something I've noticed is like when you actually start moving, taking action, you don't even have to be like winning, like having shitloads of money in the bank or any money in the bank. When you just start moving differently, your friends are like not really there to be seen, and not in the sense of like, oh, they're neglecting me, but they're just like, they're just gone, bro. They got their own lives to deal with. You just kind of realize like, it was like me all along. I had to do it, not for validation. I had to do it for me. The second you can like rip that plaster off and just be like, no external validation, because you don't need it. Don't get me wrong, I love the social, I love hanging around with my friends, but it's like you don't need the validation to like, oh, should I do this? Should I do this? Like, no, do it for you. You have to realize, like, even now, I don't see my friends. You know, they live in all different parts of, I say the country. Most of us live in Leicester. One of my friends lives elsewhere, but it's like, you know, everyone's got their own lives to live. It's like, in 10 years, especially when I'm like 30, still like try and make an effort and see each other, but it's going to be even harder. Like, potentially you've got kids by then, you've got fucking mortgage, you've got all that shit, you got a job, go to your job. It's a lot harder to see each other. And so this is not true, by the way. It's like, but say my friends were like horrible and they were like, I don't think you should do this, fuck that, and this, and you're like, yeah, okay, maybe the YouTube thing it's kind of cringe and da-da-da-da. And then 10 years later, like, you know, you're like, oh guys, should we do this? And they're like, nah, I've got my own family to deal with, I've got to eat food, I've got to, you know, just watch the kids fucking, you know, like, everyone's got a fucking family. You know, everyone's got a family now, they've got the house, and they're just like, yeah, I can't really hang out, you know, I've got to like mow the fucking lawn, and, you know, my wife's making me eat vegetables now, and you're just like, fuck. Obviously, I know it wouldn't be that extreme at 30, but you get my point. It's like, at that age, those people that you once sought validation from, they no longer give a fuck about you. They've got their own lives, even more revolving around them. And then you kind of sit there regretting, like, fuck, I just wasted the last 10 years. Imagine how much further I could have been if I just started 10 years ago. You know, even if you just posted one video a day. 10 years is a long time. 10 years is a very long time to do nothing. I like to think of that as a prison sentence. There's not much you can do in prison. Hopefully I don't have to visit the inside of a prison ever, but I imagine it's pretty hellish. 4 walls, tiny, for like, you know, a decade. That'd fuck you up. No purpose, no nothing. Just knowing when you get out, your life is still fucked. But thankfully, at least I don't know about you, I've not been to prison. Don't plan on going. I try and stay, you know, within the law. Because what I find funny with that is there are people who aren't in prison, like in the traditional jurisdictional sense. I don't know, is it jurisdiction? I don't know. You know the word I mean, but they're not stuck in a physical jail, they're stuck up here. The person in prison is like, all right, I'm in prison now, but at least in here I can move about. You know, I've not really got much choice, but I can still choose to do push-ups every day, I can still choose to do pull-ups, whatever it is, do subs. Whereas a person that just, you know, they sit and do nothing. Like, you have all these fucking resources around you. You had them for 10 years and you chose to do nothing with them. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're not even in prison. You're in prison of your mind. That's the first step, is you've got to escape that soft, fleshy, fucking pink, grey thing between your ears. It's the biggest, I don't know what you'd call it, determining factor of whether you will be successful. It's not about intelligence of like, oh, you need to be so emotionally intelligent, this, that, and the other, or you need to have a high IQ. It's like, no, you just need to be able to shut off your brain when it starts saying, you can't do this, you can't do this. That's why, like, dumb people sometimes absolutely fucking fry up smart people, because the dumb person's just willing to look dumb and do more reps. Like, the smart person's like, oh, I need to have, like, the best gloves, and I need to make sure my head movements on point. The dumb person's just like, get me in that fucking ring, I'm gonna knock someone out, right? And because they have this, like, confidence in themselves, they're not overthinking it. They're perfect for it. Think Tank Davis or Cole Palmer. It's like, this is no diss, but it's like they're kind of like stupid people in the traditional sense. And I'm mean that with like love. I think they're both funny as fuck and they're both sick at what they do. But it's like, because they're stupid in like the society, we call it academic sense, that leaves all their brain power for just either football or boxing. That's why they're so fucking good, because all that's going through their mind is football or boxing. So that's the level you have to get to, is like, have to get past the prison that is your own mind. If you can get out of that, if you can escape that, you can do fucking almost anything you put your mind to. There's a sick quote, and it's like, as a man thinketh, so is he. Anything the mind can believe, the body can achieve. So it's like, what most people do is the opposite way around. They'll be fat, and then their mind will go, you're fat and lazy. You will never be able to lose this weight. Whereas you need the opposite. You need the mind to say, like, even if you're fat, you need your mind to say, do you know what? You might be fat now, but like, we can lose this weight. We can do it. But if you can't tap into that mind to do that, to be able to defend yourself, even when it gets hard, you're like, oh, like, you know, I've been going to the gym for 6 weeks and I'm still not really seeing any progress. The mind goes, good, it's the price of pain, price of progress. You have to just keep going. You're like, yeah, I'll keep going. I believe I can do it. And then inevitably you will, because you keep going. It's all up here. I'll leave you with that one. Hopefully you found this entertaining. Like and subscribe. Go DM me at harryledbeat_. Responding to all DMs right now for the price of 0. I'll see you in the next one.